That's it, huh?
Which one for the office?
Which one? Which one?
Sorry, in the middle.
Oh, so I may do another exhibition this year.
Which one?
I don't.
If I take Floyd Mayweather in his absolute prime, and I take Manny Pacquiao in his absolute prime,
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd still beats him.
Floyd beat everybody.
You don't believe there's a guy at 140, 147 in the history of boxing that could have beat Floyd in his prime?
It'd be tough. Floyd, man, that boy, man, that's the GOAT, man. That boy bad.
What makes it, I mean, what, because, and I told people this, I said, look at Floyd. I said, Floyd, it's not that he trains, I mean, it's his life. And from the very beginning, he's like, I want to be the best.
What happens when the sharpest mind in boxing history links up with a pound for pound king chasing greatness? This is not just another sparring session. This is Floyd Money Mayweather stepping back into the ring, not to fight, but to guide Terence Bud Crawford into battle against the one and only Canelo Alvarez. What happens when the sharpest mind in boxing history teams up with a pound for pound king chasing greatness? This is not just another sparring session. This is Floyd Money Mayweather stepping back into the ring, not to fight, but to guide Terence Bud Crawford into battle against the one and only Canelo Alvarez. Floyd is not just giving but a friendly visit. He is studying tape, breaking down footwork, and teaching tricks only a defensive master understands, and the timing feels suspicious. Floyd trained Gervonta Tank Davis for years, but now he is inside Bud camp right before the biggest test of Crawford's career. Is this simply strategy, or is Floyd sending a message to both Canelo and Tank? Let us break it all down. Terence Crawford has always been a silent killer, calm, calculated, and locked in. No flash, no gimmicks, just punishment. And right in the middle of his final preparations to face Canelo Alvarez, the last person fans expected to see walk into his gym was Floyd Mayweather.
So it was totally different. But, you know, with these two guys fighting, it was, I can't really speak on it. I don't really want to speak on that fight because I don't want to take nothing away from Terence Crawford or Earl Spence.
So that is exactly what happened this week in Las Vegas. Floyd showed up at Crawford's closed-door training session not as a guest, but as a mentor. He did not wear chains and did not arrive with an entourage. This was not Money Mayweather. This was Pretty Boy Floyd, the technician, the tactician, and the blueprint for beating Canelo Alvarez.
You know, one of the things that people forget is that Floyd went through a big transition of his own. If you go back to the early parts of his career and you watch when he was Pretty Boy Floyd, he was a much more aggressive fighter and he would put himself in danger much more. And then when he became Money Mayweather, like as it got later and later in his life, he just got so much more brilliant defensively. And then he became the guy that you see shutting out Canelo Alvarez, stopping all these guys, just shutting everything down. He just became this defensive wizard to the point where you'd see world-class fighters like Sugar Shane Mosley who did tag him. But other than that, once he recovered, he didn't really know what to do with Floyd. Floyd just had the answers to his style. He had figured him out.
And if anyone knows how to beat Canelo, it's Floyd after all. He already did it.
But one of my favorites was the Canelo fight because it was just a masterclass.
Yeah.
Masterclass in just a young, incredibly promising champion, a guy who's going to be an all-time great, but not yet.
Not yet.
You're not ready for that guy.
You know, Floyd always catch him young. he catch him coming
catch
up.
Him young or old.
Yeah,
like
he catch him young.
Pacquiao.
Yeah, you know. And he tap you up and then he say thank you.
Yeah.
You know, next.
He did a smart thing, too. He got him to cut down 152 pounds.
Yeah.
Got him a little lighter, a little smaller, a little more dehydrated.
A little weaker.
Yeah, a little weaker, and then just box him up.
Let's not forget back in 2013, Floyd Mayweather handed Canelo Alvarez his first and only clean loss. He outclassed him completely. It was boxing's version of a masterclass. Canelo looked lost in the ring, swinging at shadows, while Floyd danced circles around him.
Canelo was 23 with 43 fights and 30 knockouts, and the world said he was inexperienced. I was 36 with 40-something fights, and to tell you the truth, I was over the hill.
That fight changed Canelo forever. He bulked up, got smarter, and became more dangerous. But deep down, Canelo has never forgotten that loss. It's the blueprint he's tried to erase for over a decade.
I mean, you fought Floyd Mayweather at what? You're 23?
23.
That's so fucking young.
Yeah.
What was that like?
I trained so hard, and now obviously I try to beat him because, you know, if you beat him, you want to be the best in the world at 23.
What do you think was so impressive about him?
His experience, he's so smart. He have everything in a fighter, a complete fighter. He don't have power in the punches, but when you that kind of fighter, you don't need it.
You think that was the toughest fight you faced?
No.
What do you think?
I think he's tough fights and difficult fights. That was a difficult fight.
And now that same man who humbled Canelo in his prime is training the only fighter left with the tools to repeat history, Terence Crawford.
Yeah. But what makes Floyd the best, so unique, something that we have not seen before?
His defense and his instincts. I think Floyd had the best defense in boxing history.
Better than Sweet Pea?
Yeah, definitely.
Because you know Sweet Pea has some defense. But Sweet Pea had defense, but he ain't that offense like Floyd.
Sources inside the gym say Floyd has been hands-on. Floyd is teaching, but his defense, the defense Floyd created himself.
I got my own fucking defense, man. That's the Mayweather. I got my own style in boxing. That's the Floyd Mayweather style. My dad taught me to show the rope. But the thing is this, I don't care who done it first. It's mine because I mastered it. And somebody said the Philly shell. Now, my thing is this, I love Philadelphia. But at the end of the day, that's the Mayweather defense.
Floyd's also working on timing the uppercut, one of Canelo's go-to shots when fighters shell up the fact that Bud is absorbing that info shows just how locked in he is. And let's be real, when Floyd talks, you listen.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to boxing on the outside because I feel like the fight game is a little crazy right now. And the reason why the fight game is crazy, everybody doing it for the wrong reason. A lot of fighters are looking at money Mayweather, where I was older and I felt like I put in so much hard work as a youngster, you know, from 19 all the way to 29 for 10 straight years. So right now we'll box on the outside, touch him with the jab. Touch him with the jab. Look, hello, look, man.
And the fact that Floyd is by his side means Bud knows this isn't just another fight. It's the fight beating Canelo would put Bud in a completely different realm, like top 5 all-time territory.
Along my career, I've been criticized and people have taken credit away from me just to try to diminish my accomplishments just off of pure hate. So what would they be able to say with me going up 2 weight classes? If Canelo become undisputed again and I beat Canelo, what could they say? They'll say something, but what
they're gonna find something, you know that.
But what can they really say?
Right.
You know?
So here we are, it's official. Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford is happening later this year. No catchweights, no tanyuks, no politics.
When did it come to a point, how long ago was it for yourself when you realised that the Canelo Alvarez fight is a possibility for you?
Just you know what I mean, looking over the landscape of boxing and the opportunities and the accomplishment that Canelo had, and you know, sizing them up and things like that. I know we ain't never been in the ring before, but you know, it's a great opportunity for me in my career.
And that idea of yourself of chasing greatness, inside, how much does that excite you over that, with it all together, that idea of chasing greatness? It's always something you've done, to do that sort of stepping up in weights. How much is that an exciting proposition for you?
Oh, it's very exciting. It's like throwing gasoline on a bucket of fire. You know, I'm very competitive, and I'm looking to be competitive in a fight in September.
Crawford jumping up to 168 to take on one of the most feared men in the sport. And that's what makes this fight absolutely wild. This isn't just about belts or even legacy. It's about risking everything to chase greatness.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out, from Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not.
Kovalev was older.
Billy Joe.
Does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power. power. But all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo though?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.
Canelo's been the king of the super middleweights, undefeated. In that division, undisputed.
What I'm saying is everything Crawford knows, Canelo knows, and he knows it on the job better than Crawford because his resume is better. So, hey, Crawford got the Batman IQ. Well, he's going up against Tony Stark. Canelo ain't drooly dumb, and Crawford is the skillful, knowledgeable. Canelo knows more than Crawford in the ring because he did it. He has better on-the-job experience than Crawford. When it comes to IQ, it may be Canelo who's the IQ fighter. And I'm trying to let you guys know, on-the-job experience counts. Canelo got better experience at this than Crawford. Crawford, on the other hand, is a better athlete, but that doesn't mean he has higher IQ than Canelo.
Let's break down what this really means for Bud Crawford. This isn't just moving up a weight class. It's stepping straight into the lion's den. Canelo's been trading shots with monsters at 168 and even 175 his power. Hits different. Just ask Caleb Plant, Billy Joe Saunders, or Sergey Kovalev. They all felt it.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing. A lot. Okay, Madrimov was a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything to beat Canelo.
Crawford, on the other hand, started at 135 pounds. Let that sink in. He's going up 3 full divisions from his lightweight days.
Let me tell you what I think should be gone. The notion that Terence Bud Crawford should move up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's entirely too small. Jermell Charlo already proved that. Y'all remember that scene from Rocky? Remember that scene from Rocky 2? When Carl Weathers was Apollo Creed and his trainer was like, can I be honest? I saw you beat this man within an inch of his life. And he kept coming. He wouldn't go away. He's wrong for us, baby. He's wrong. Let it go. Apollo couldn't do it. And lost fight number 2. Trained him for Rocky 3 and then got killed in Rocky 4 by Drago. Because he couldn't let it go. Bud Crawford needs to let it go. Too small.
A lot of pros are worried for him. Some are wondering what happens when he takes a clean Canelo shot to the ribs or the chin.
Spaceman Films. What up, Biz? Who you got? Canelo Crawford.
Yeah, got Canelo. I heard the punches that he hit Charlo with. I don't know if Crawford can absorb those punches. I know he's a great man and a great warrior. But you come from 147 to put on a better fight than Charlo. I mean, I don't even know what that means. I don't know if that means that Crawford is so great and he can do that, or that means that Charlo set the bar so damn low that anybody can do better than Charlo did last night.
Do skill really pay the bill? Because that would be tested.
It pays the bill. That's why Canelo's skillful too.
This ain't Spence, this ain't Porter. This is Canelo, the face of Mexican boxing, with knockout power in both hands.
What I'm saying is everything Crawford knows, Canelo knows, and he knows it on the job better than Crawford because his resume is better. So, hey, Crawford got the Batman IQ. Well, he's going up against Tony Stark. Canelo ain't drooly dumb, and Crawford is the skillful, knowledgeable. Canelo knows more than Crawford in the ring because he did it. He has better on-the-job experience than Crawford. When it comes to IQ, it may be Canelo who's the IQ fighter. And I'm trying to let you guys know, on-the-job experience counts. Canelo got better experience at this than Crawford. Crawford, on the other hand, is a better athlete, but that doesn't mean he has higher IQ than Canelo.
Rolly Romero expressed strong emotions about this matchup.
Canelo. I hope Crawford beats the shit out of him.
Really? Yeah?
Now, I'll tell you like this, I mean, the weight division things, but I hope Crawford beats the shit out of him.
Why do you want to see Crawford beat the ish out of Canelo?
I just hope Crawford beats the shit out of him.
Why? Canelo, dude, is it because of the last fight? Like you haven't been a fan of Canelo, or why? You like Crawford that much?
What Canelo did on that day was disrespectful to boxing. It was just simply disrespectful to boxing in every way. Canelo.
Here's the twist Crawford's been here before every time he moves up the doubters. Say he's too small, and every single time he proves them wrong and takes over.
I'm going with Terence Crawford. Big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. It ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I've said this the last couple of years. I'm not betting against Terence Crawford against nobody right now. You got to show me that you can beat him.
Talk all the crazy stuff about me going up and having a tough time. But he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight. And when he went up and lost, so let's not do that. Canelo, let's not forget Bud's got Floyd.
They talk all the crazy stuff about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. So let's not do that, Canelo.
Mayweather in his corner now, and that's a dangerous combo. Just ask Javin Tank Davis. He knows exactly what that mentorship can do. And speaking of Tank, the drama doesn't stop there. Let's not act like Floyd's visit to Crawford's gym exists. In a vacuum, this is deeper because Floyd has a history with both Bud and Tank Davis. We all know Tank used to be Floyd's golden boy. He was Money Team's pride and joy. But things fell apart. Tank cut ties, started beefing with Floyd, even called him out on social media loud.
When I say certain things, they say, oh, he's hating. There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters. I said, I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Brother, it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes. We need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make good money.
Fast forward to today, Tank's no longer being guided by Floyd. He's training with Derek James now.
Set you off that you was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I would say love hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him, and I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of
deal. He don't know about that yet, but that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
it. Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see. It's gonna come out.
Crawford used to be Floyd's quiet rival. Now he's the one getting Floyd's attention, the mentorship, the strategy, the blueprint. You think Tank isn't watching that and feeling some type of way? Let's not forget Bud and Tank almost clashed on Twitter. Not too long ago, Crawford clowned him, Tank barked back.
If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your fucking neck.
And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break your neck.
But when Tank took shots at Bud, Floyd made it very clear whose side he was on.
There was some kind of crazy trash talk with Gervonta and Terence Crawford recently. And one of the things that I've always kind of noticed is most of the time, one of the things that's kind of off limits is families. Like you usually don't.
Yes.
You know.
I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, and so I wanted to kind of understand what your thoughts was about like some of those comments that was made. I think it was about Terrence's wife. What, like in your mind, where? Because obviously, like you've been in this sport.
I think Terence Crawford right now in the sport of boxing is the pound for pound best fighter in the sport of boxing right now. It's good to see him in the position that he's in. I think he has a beautiful family. I think he has a beautiful wife, a beautiful queen, a black queen. And there's nothing better than a black woman in this world. That's just my opinion. We all entitled to our opinion. And I think just in the sport of boxing right now, I think we need to start sticking more together.
Floyd ain't trying to be promoter Floyd right now. He's in coach mode. That means he sees something in Bud, maybe something he didn't fully see in Tank.
I remember first hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel, and he said, "This is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you." He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. He basically said, "I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you." And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. That's what I was. For real? That's what I was told at the time.
So Floyd Mayweather stepping into Terence Crawford's training camp isn't just a boxing headline. It's a statement. It's legacy meets legacy. IQ meets IQ. And it's all happening while the biggest name in boxing, Canelo, is preparing for war. Crawford is already dangerous. But with Floyd whispering in his ear, he might be unstoppable.
When you say, "I want Canelo," is there anybody in the camp that would say, "You're not ready for this"?
That's a big boy. He's strong. It's a conversation. It's not just, "Oh man, you will whoop his ass."
Like yes, man type stuff.
I'm not worried about Canelo. I'm not thinking about Canelo. I'm just focused on Israel Majimov.
In a small way, is this a stepping stone to your dream fight?
I don't look at fights as stepping stones. It's about now.
Buckle up. This is just Bud versus Canelo. This is Crawford versus history. So that is all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.